Welcome to the Reinforced Earth Company's Houston plant. Our company is known around the world as an industry leader in mechanically stabilized earth structures. The reinforcement bars that we fabricate here in Houston are a vital component in our wall systems. Our goal is for you to work for the Reinforced Earth Company long term and become a part of the Reinforced Earth family. This is a strong company with good benefits and incentives where you can build a future. The Reinforced Earth Company is recognized as the innovator and market leader around the world for mechanically stabilized earth. This plant fabricates the reinforcement bars that hold our walls in place. Concrete wall panels are poured with the tie strips embedded in the back face. These tie strips are what connects to our reinforcement bars and are used to secure the wall system as it goes up. No matter where you work in the plant, you play a role in producing a reinforcement bar that may be used on a roadway your family could drive on for decades to come. That's why it's important to produce a quality reinforcement strap that we're certain will do its job. Producing this quality product starts with keeping you safe. Every employee is required to wear personal protection equipment, or PPE, a hard hat with reflective stripes and a 4-point chin strap, safety glasses, hearing protection, a reflective vest, safety gloves, protective sleeves, steel-toed boots, and metatarsal protectors. Wearing your personal protection equipment is not optional. Our process begins with 48-foot raw steel bars being delivered in bundles on a flatbed trailer. 2 receiving employees will guide the delivery truck as it backs into the plant, making sure that no employees or materials are in its path. The shear line can be loaded from either side in order to prevent production from stopping as materials are added. Reinforcement bars are loaded onto the shear feeder 4 at a time. As 4 bars are fed to the shear, the next 4 bars are staged on resting arms. This process allows us to produce bars at a consistent rate without stopping. The employee working on the north end of the shear feeding table will assure that the reinforcement bars are placed between the combs. Once the bars are in place, the same employee presses a button that alerts the shear operator the bars are ready. The shear operator uses a joystick controller to feed the bars through the shear machine. As the bars are fed through the shear press, risers stop the bars at the correct length. If bars move too far, the shear operator will roll the bars back and forth using the joystick controller until the bars are flush. Then the joystick controller is used to activate the shear. The joystick is then used to deposit bars into the bins according to their size. You can see how arms on the bins rise to allow bars to fall into the correct bins. A smaller gantry crane setup is used to move bars from the bins. Bundles are deposited on the load tables. A vibrator is used to help get the bars closer to the walking table, and 1 bar is placed on at a time. The walking table takes each bar through a series of processes. Lasers read the ridges, automated belt sanders grind the ridges, the walking table flips each bar, and the grinding process is repeated on the opposite side of the bar. Each bar is then entered into a punch press where the tip of the bar is trimmed and a bolt hole is punched into the bar. A catcher stands on the other side and inspects bars for quality as they compile a bundle of 25. Uneven cuts, missed hole punches, damaged bars, these are all examples of defects that should be identified by the catcher. It's important that no defected bars are left in the bundle. Once 25 bars are counted, the tie wire is tied around the bundle. The catcher will lower the transfer arms, step out of the transfer aisle, and release the bundle onto the chain-driven roll table. Once outside, 4 bundles are strapped together, taken off the roller table with a forklift, and loaded onto a trailer to be galvanized. The metal plate company next door returns the galvanized bars immediately after the galvanization process is completed. Bars are extremely hot. Never attempt to handle galvanized bars without proper PPE. A reinforced earth inspector will check each bundle for quality before giving the okay for the bars to be stored. The loadout crew receives shipping orders from the office explaining what product will go on each load. Loaded bars are spray painted different colors according to their size. This system helps contractors avoid using the wrong length of bars on job sites. In the warehouse, accessories are pulled, wrapped, and added to the load according to the load sheet. Once the trailer has been loaded, a quality control inspector will do a recheck of the product and make sure we have the correct count of bars and there are no defects before the truck heads to the job site. After the QC does this inspection, pictures will be taken of the load from all angles for extra measure to ensure to the contractors that we've shipped everything correctly just in case there are any questions about the shipment. Now that you have a better idea of what we do and how we do it safely, we'll get you started here on the plant. Remember, safety first, and if you see something unsafe, say something. Let's go home every day exactly the way we came.